Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 4 of Foundations of Flow. This morning we're going to be concentrating on discovering our inner bliss inside of us. Most of us think that our happiness lies outside of us, but actually happiness is inside of us. And so, we've gone through life, most of us, for such a long time, always looking externally for what's actually going to make us happy. But we have to really realize and come to the realization that happiness is actually inside of us, and unless we're actually contented and happy inside of ourselves, then nothing outside is ever going to make us happy. And so today we were going to do this whole breathwork series, which is all designed to reconnect you to yourself inside, help you discover your bliss, really find that inner bliss inside of you. We'll be doing a kriya at the end, which I'll explain when we get to that. All the stuff that we're going to be doing today is going to be sitting down. We won't be standing up today, so it'll just be a full breathwork series while we're actually seated. And it's all going to be about really aligning yourself to what's inside of you. When you're doing these breathwork series this morning, see if you can place your attention on your heart space, on your third eye, on your root chakra and stuff like that as well, because that will actually really help us to reconnect to ourselves inside. So to begin this morning, we're going to do that faster pranayama that we did yesterday. So just blocking the right nostril, inhaling to the left, then closing the left, exhaling to the right. But as we exhale through the right, we want to pump the stomach just once. So do 30 more seconds of this, blocking the right, inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right, while pumping the stomach. Breathe into the left nostril and hold. And release. Now the opposite side. Closing the left, inhaling to the right. Closing the right, exhaling to the left while doing the stomach pump. Thirty more seconds. Firing up the Agni in the belly, getting our digestive system firing up, getting our first brain fired up, working the energy up through the spine, up through the belly. And inhale and hold. And release. Now we're going to do breath of fire. This is really going to fire up our belly and get everything in. So it's just basically placing your hands on the tops of your knees and then just pumping the stomach while breathing out through the nose. You'll automatically breathe back in, so it's just all you have to do is just push the air out of your nose while pumping your stomach at the same time. Keep going for 1 more minute. Firing up the belly, removing mucus from the lungs. This is all designed to start the purification process of the body. That's what we're doing. We're purifying the body every morning, setting us up for the day. One more minute. Thirty seconds. And a deep inhale and hold. And release. Now we're going to do the same thing again, but we're just going to block the right nostril and just pump in and out of the stomach, doing that breath of fire just through your left nostril. So doing just one nostril breathing is like balancing the masculine and the feminine inside the body. So left is the feminine, right is the masculine. And inhale and hold. And release. Right side, so blocking the left nostril. Exhaling to the right while pumping the stomach. And inhale and hold. And release. I'm just going to do a bit of cosmic one, just inhaling through the nose. Exhaling to the mouth while arching and flexing the spine at the same time. So inhaling to the nose, exhaling to the mouth, long, slow, deep breaths. The longest, the slowest, the deepest breaths you've done so far. Just inhaling to the nose, exhaling to the mouth, long, slow, deep breaths, fully filling the lungs, oxygenated the body, filling the body with life force, the life force that guides us throughout the day, activating all the energy centers of the body, using the power of breath to wake us up to our eternal bliss. Getting some movement in the spine this morning. Arching a bit back when you're taking the inhale. Leaning a bit more forward on the exhale. Long, slow, deep breath. On the next inhale, long, deep inhale through the nose and hold. Exhale. Just do another round of that. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling to the mouth. Long, deep inhales. Long, deep exhales. When we're doing these breathing sequences, we want to try and always, like, when we breathe in, once you reach the top, then start the breath out. Then once you reach the breath out, start the breath back in. So it's a real cyclical flow of like breathing. So really long, breathe in as much as you can. When you hit the top, breathe all the way out. Once you hit the end of like where you can hit on the way out, you start breathing the way in. So it ends up becoming this like never-ending cycle of flow of like breath. Long, slow, deep breath. The longest, the slowest, the deepest breaths you've done. This time on the breath out, long breath out and hold out. And release. Now we're going to do what's called cosmic breath 6. So it's a 1-part inhale and a 7-part exhale through the nose. So we're going to breathe in through the mouth, 7 parts out. One part in through the mouth, 7 parts out through the nose. One part in through the mouth, 7 parts out through the nose. As you're doing your inhaling through the mouth, you can be a bit more advanced and look up towards your third eye as you're actually inhaling through the mouth, and as you pump out through the nose, just activating that you're cleansing your aura, and actually you can concentrate on the 7 energy centers of the body. So crown, third eye, throat, heart, Muladhara chakra, and the root chakra. One part into the mouth, 7 parts out through the nose. Last one, exhale through the nose 7 times and hold out. Hold it out. Continuing to hold your breath out. 15 more seconds. And release. This time we're going to inhale through the nose, 1 inhale through the nose, 7-part exhale through the mouth. 1 long inhale through the nose, 7-part exhale through the mouth. As you're exhaling through the mouth, see if you can like make it like a O in your mouth, the way you're just actually like pushing the air out. One long inhale through the nose, 7-part exhale through the mouth. As you're inhaling through the nose, look up towards your third eye. On the next 7-part exhale, exhale and hold out. Hold it out. And release. Now we're just going to do a couple of breaths where we're actually going to make a bit of a sound. So we're going to breathe in through our nose. And as we breathe out through our mouth, we're just going to go, ah. Ah. Just releasing any tension, anything that we have in the body. Just finding that inner state of bliss, that inner state of awareness inside of us. Just long, deep inhale through the nose. And as we breathe out, we're just doing a long ah. Ah. Just feel that release from the body. Now we're going to do a 7-part inhale through the mouth and 1 long exhale through the nose. So the same way that we pursed our lips to do that exhale through the mouth before, we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to inhale through the mouth, 7 parts through the mouth. One long exhale through the nose. 7-part inhale through the mouth. One long exhale through the nose. So as you're doing your 7-part inhale through the mouth, visualize doing 7 parts, the 7 chakras in the body. Inhaling, looking up towards the third eye, moving your energy from the base of the spine up through the crown of the head. You don't necessarily have to concentrate on each chakra. You can just actually visualize light coming up through the base of the spine, hitting your third eye and coming out through the crown of the head. 7-part inhale through the mouth, 1 part exhale through the nose, visualizing the energy coming up, flowing up through the spine, going out through the third eye, out through the crown of the head. Even if you like, if you want to go even more advanced, when you actually hit the top, so as you're visualizing the energy moving up through the spine, 7 parts, you can root lock right at the top before you do the exhale as you come out. So 7 part inhaling through the mouth. Root lock, hold it. Exhale through the nose. 7 part inhale through the mouth. Looking up towards your third eye, hold. Exhaling to the nose. 7 part inhale through the mouth. Hold at the third eye. Exhale through the nose. 7 part inhale through the mouth. Visualizing the energy running up the spine, up towards the third eye. Root lock, hold, release. 7 part inhaling through the mouth. Root lock, hold, release. Seven part inhaling through the mouth. Energy running up the spine. Root lock, hold. Exhale. 30 more seconds. Two more. One more. This time when you get to the top, do root lock and hold, looking up towards your third eye. That's 30 seconds. See if we can hold for another 30. If you need to take a sip of air, then don't forget you can just take in another sip of air. That's no problem. Or if you want to breathe, you just breathe. Fifteen more seconds. 5. Release. Just breathe normally for a minute. It's never going to do the same thing again, but just the opposite. So inhaling 7 times through the nose this time. At the top, root lock, up towards your third eye. Then breathe out through the mouth. 7 part inhaling through the nose. Root lock, up towards your third eye. Breathe out through the mouth. 7 part inhaling through the nose. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Seven part inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. 5 more. Seven part inhaling through the nose. Make these last 2 the longest. Get as much air into those lungs as possible. One more, this time on the inhale, inhale and hold at the top. Visualizing the energy coming up, looking up towards your third eye, root lock, and hold. That's 1 minute. We're going to try and hold it for another 30 seconds if we can, but remembering if you need to breathe, just breathe. Fifteen. And release. Just breathing normally now, just for a minute. Just breathe while I explain to you what we're about to do next. So next we're going to do a kriya. So what this is doing is enlivening the energy around us and calling in, like really activating the chakras. We're going to be doing some mudras as well, actually. So we're going to be also saying a thing out loud. It's called Sat Chit Ananda. Sat is all about being here right now in this present moment. Chit is all about pure awareness, consciousness, everything that exists in consciousness. And then Ananda is the bliss that surrounds us. So as we do Sat, we do a triangle and we place it at our root chakra. Then we do Chit, which is like a lotus, and we place that at our heart. And then we do Ananda, which is just doing a big sweeping thing. A big sweeping blissful thing. So Sat, using a triangle at the root chakra, Chit at the heart, Ananda. So we're going to say this out loud as well. So Sat, Chit, Ananda. 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 Keeping your eyes closed when you do this as well, like start really taking yourself going inward. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Just being here right now, so Sat, being present with where we are right now. The Chit is part of pure awareness, pure consciousness, all that we exist in. And Ananda is the bliss that surrounds everything in life. Also finding our inner bliss, our outer bliss, everything that exists. Chit Ananda. Sat 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 Chit Ananda. Enlivening the bliss inside of us. Enlivening all that there is. All the bliss that surrounds us. Grounding us into our body. The mudras actually help us bring in even more energy. Really connecting us to ourselves. Connecting us to the cosmos. Because we're all connected to the cosmos. We're just consciousness having an experience through a body. And so this is really connecting us back into source, back into who we are. Finding our true state of bliss, our true state of like who we are. Once we can access that state, then it helps us flow through life. Sat Chit Ananda. 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 Now I want you to keep doing the Kriya that we're doing, but we're going to stop, we're going to actually say Sat Chit Ananda inside our head, right? So just say it to yourself, but keep doing the movement. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. But just say it inside your head, internally with your eyes closed. Sat Chit Ananda. Then we're going to continue to say the mantra inside our head. We can stop doing the arm movements now, but just keep saying Sat, Chit, Ananda inside your head. Use the mantras, Sat, Chit, Ananda.
And as we slowly start to allow the mantra to disappear, making it quieter and quieter, allowing it to fade out into the cosmos. I want you to keep your eyes drawn closed, and we're going to utilize this state that we've created, this state of presence, this state of complete awareness. We're going to utilize this to access a visualization and utilize a visualization technique that allows us to gain clarity and attach into our true purpose whilst we're in full alignment. Now we're going to run through a multitude of different areas in our life. And we're going to visualize the ideal circumstance, situation that we want in our life, and I'll guide you through it. And what this does is it creates a reference point moving forward for the subconscious to be able to pull towards that, almost like a gravity. All right, I want you to bring into your awareness an important relationship in your life, whether that be with your partner, with your child, with a friend, with a parent. And I want you to visualize the perfect situation, the ideal situation, where you're acting from a place of love, compassion, and patience. Now I want you to intensify and recognize how that makes you feel in your heart. Connect into that feeling. Connect into that energy. Feel it, it's almost palpable. Now I want you to take notice of the situation, take notice of the scenario. Are there other people there? Is there sound, or is it quiet? Now I want you to increase and amplify the vibrance of the colors. Make it bigger. Make it all-encompassing. Looking through your own eyes. Now amplify that feeling. Aim to feel it through the body. Try and make that something you can feel in your cells, in every cell of your body. Taking notice of what the things you are needing to do. Serve and love that allows you to access that feeling at all times with that person. Sit with that feeling for a moment. Sending that person love through gratitude that they're in your life. Understanding that moving forward you know exactly what to do, how to act, because you can see it with a much wider perspective. Now bring into your awareness your spiritual practice. What does that look like for you? What does that daily practice? You know, you guys have set yourself up with a really nice foundation in the last 4 days. Tapping into flow, feeling the flow of the energy in the universe. And throughout our body. Now bring that perfect image of yourself that's going to doing a practice, something like this, what we're doing today, in the future, that's going to allow you to access your true self, your true potential, and your authentic self. Again, take notice of the image. Is there sounds? Are you inside? Are you outside? Is there someone else there with you? Now increase the colors, increase the vibrance. Make it vibrant. Focus on the feeling. Visualization is all about the feeling. It's about being able to feel and pull us towards. It's feeling that energy, and it's allowing ourselves to be pulled towards that in the future. Now have some gratitude and appreciation for being able to have that feeling that you are searching for right now in this present moment. Amplify that feeling. Almost like you're trying to push a field of energy that's around you out further. Now bring your attention and create a new image, the image of your physical self. Now your physical self also includes the part of you that is the way you see yourself, your self-image. You know, there's a lot of pressure these days to try and fit into a certain mold, to feel accepted, to feel loved, to feel significant. But deep down inside of you, you know what you're capable of, how you want to see yourself. Create that image in your mind. Take notice of all the details. How is your hair looking? What's your skin look like? Is it vibrant? Is it glowing? How's your posture? Is it strong? Is it powerful? Is it certain? Again, take notice of any noises. Might be quiet. Now amplify the colors. And as we amplify the colors, we focus on amplifying the feeling. How does it feel to have attained that perfect self-image of you? Your perfect image of you. Not anyone else's. Not society's, not the media's. Not your friends, not your parents. Just yours. Amplify that feeling again. And give yourself some gratitude for being able to feel that, the thing that you want to attain in this present moment, understanding that it's always available to you now. Now bring yourself back to center and allow yourself to create a new picture, and we're going to focus on your career, your job. Visualize the role you play, the people you lead, the important tasks that you do. Where do you want to get to? Now this is important in this one as well, to notice if there's people around. Can you see the difference when you look at yourself? Have you encapsulated that new self-image? Are you standing with purpose, with good posture, with vibrance, with energy? How are the people around you responding to you? How do they see you? How do they feel you? Move into that power. Enhance the colors, enhance the feeling. Sit with that. Understanding that by creating this visualization, this visual picture that you want has already been done. Now lastly, one thing that we often neglect due to how busy life can be is an emphasis on fun and leisure. The things that fill our cup, that make our heart sing, that make our soul vibrate and hum. Visualize yourself doing those activities, enjoying them. Take notice of how it makes you feel. Again, taking notice, is there other people there around you? Is there noise? Is it outside? Can you hear the birds? Is there water rushing around? Can you hear the waves? In this moment, make a commitment to yourself that you will focus more on the things that enliven your soul, that open your heart and enhance your life. Again, focus on that feeling and intensify it. Feel the cells shimmering, vibrating, humming. Celebrating that you're giving focus and awareness to your true path and connecting into your true self. Now, as we finish this practice, remaining with the eyes drawn closed, I want you to give yourself a little smile and repeat to yourself, I am love. And again, I am love. As we start to bring awareness back into the room or wherever you are, start to wiggle the toes. Take notice of the thighs, moving up the legs, into the hips, up into the shoulders. Again, just bring your hands into prayer in front of your heart. Just give thanks to yourself for giving yourself the gift of being present being connected, being aligned, and being consistent. Because you know what this is all about is about understanding that our daily practice and our consistency of our daily practice is what creates the life that we get to experience. And we are the product of our habits. So with that, thank you again. It's been amazing.
Thank you.
Had such an amazing view in the background. So I hope you enjoy. Have a beautiful day.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow, where we're moving into a transcendence technique. So for those that haven't put themselves in a place where they've been able to transcend, it's a place where we can truly release a lot of stress from the body, where we can truly become connected to ourselves, to our authentic self and our soul. It's going to be a beautiful practice. We're going to be down at the beach.
If you live in Newcastle.
Yeah, if you live in Newcastle, feel free to come and join us live, and we'll take you through the journey live, which is super powerful. Being connected and just having that collective consciousness, that collective energy. So that'll be down the northern end of Bar Beach, but we'll post in the group later today about the finer details of that if you want to make the early start and watch the sunrise and
Do the practice with us.
do the practice with us. That'll be,
Live.
yeah, that'll be sweet. So enjoy. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Boom.
See you tomorrow.
Peace out.